Hey everybody, Ryan here from 60 Cycle Hum, the Guitar Podcast. I'm doing a follow-up video here. Months back, I did a video talking about different guitar wall hangers, different makes and models and styles and materials that are used in them. And I said in that video that I was a big fan of the string swing design. I just wanted to kind of check in and show that put my money where my mouth is, and I really meant it. I'm hanging 17 guitars here in this new studio space that I built down in the garage. For those who aren't aware, I'm having a kid in October, a second kid, so I'm losing my old music room. So I built this whole thing here down the garage, a brand new corner for me to shoot video into. And I figured if I'm putting up new walls and hanging a ton of guitars, I might as well invest in guitar hangers that I legitimately really like and really trust. So I'm going to do a quick recap on why I like string swings and why I chose them for 17 guitars, all 17 of them hanging on string swings. I just really love this hook shape. It's just really sturdy. It holds every neck that I put in it really snugly. It adjusts for thin headstocks like a Telecaster here, which is, a lot of guitar hangers will accommodate the Telecaster just fine. It's just something about that hook shape, that deep cut in there. It just feels so snug without being one of those hangers that has, the mechanical hooks that come down. And honestly, I think those are kind of ugly. And that's another thing. I think these are attractive looking. Nice dark, like matte finish rubber on the hooks here. The wood typically is much better grain and more attractive cut than other cheaper brands that I've bought. It just seemed like a no-brainer to me to invest in all the same brand of hooks, especially when, plus the subtle differences in these things makes a big difference to me anyways. So here's the other brands that I'd had around in my old music room before building down here. I had a fret rest. The hook on this is fine. It's nice and strong. The hook pulls out like that. Really nice long metal support in there, so it's not going anywhere. The problems I had with it is it's got foam rubber on the hook, which can be a problem if you have a neck with a nitrocellulose finish. Some foams will melt nitrocellulose, so I always had to be aware of this. I don't think I have any guitars with a nitro neck right now, but if I do, and if I'd put them on this, I could have gotten myself in trouble. Another one here is Top Stage. The hook is, it doesn't have that dramatic angle in it that I like from the string swing. Otherwise, this, the rubber's fine. It's kind of a shinier, stickier rubber than this matte finish rubber that string swing uses. And also I didn't think that the wood was quite as attractive on these. I feel like string swing uses much more attractive woods, and I like the more, I guess, thinner cut. I don't know if you can see the difference. It's kind of out of frame. I don't know. There's something about the cut that's slightly different, a little bit classier to me. And then last and definitely least, these don't even have a brand on them. These are the worst guitar hangers I've ever come across. I bought a bunch of them in a bulk pack because, like, hey, cheap hangers, how bad could they be? The screw that holds these in is incredibly short, just tiny. Like, your entire guitar's weight is hanging on 3 or 4 threads when it's screwed into this thing. Another issue is you'd think 3 holes in the plate would be more sturdy than 2 holes in the string swing or, these other hangers that share similar design. But the fact is, if you're hanging into drywall, like I was upstairs in my old music room, you can only get 2 screws into a stud at a time. And the way that this thread is lined up, it actually wants the top hole to be in the middle, which means you're only getting 1 screw in a wooden stud, which means you're relying on crap like this to hold your entire guitar's weight into the drywall, which is not great. You can see that this one failed on me removing it from the wall. I was trying to uninstall this from the wall, and the little plastic thing here failed and released this as I was pulling out. Don't buy these. I mean, the other ones are fine if they're your preference, but yeah, stay far away from these. Not to mention that it's also got foam rubber on there. So yeah, that's why I went with String Swing. I'm a big fan of them. It was worth the extra money for me compared to the very cheap ones. And I like having this uniform look amongst all the hangers here in the new studio. I went with a mix of different woods just so I could kind of mix and match and have kind of a randomized sort of thing going on. So anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, dislike, leave any rude and nasty comments if you feel like it. Support us on Patreon. I'll have links to String Swings on Amazon down below if you want to go buy them. Later.